All right, fam. Welcome back to an episode of Relationship Wise. I'm your host Terrell. My wife Tasia is a little off camera. She just wanted the fellas to hang out, talk a little bit, and also it's Men's Mental Health Month.
Sirski,
You feel me? So I got my partner with me here daily.
my guy.
Part two back for the next episode, man. So we're gonna get into it about mental health. Before we get started, y'all already know the drill. Subscribe to the channel. If you're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, any of those streaming services, go ahead and follow the channel for me. And I'll link the Instagram to us or link our Instagram down below.
Yes.
And hit us up in the DM, fam. Any questions y'all got, any relationship advice y'all need, man. We here for y'all, man. So let's build with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Ask him more.
Yeah, me and Tasia got you, fam.
He'll give you the better advice or the more positive advice. I'll give you the shit to watch for.
Nice. That's just crazy. Yeah, but yeah, man. So mental health or men's mental health.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very, very important topic, bro. I don't think a lot of men consider or take care of their mental health enough.
Mm-hmm.
And it's even talked about even less than how much we don't even really take care of it, bro. Mm-hmm. So my first question, man, is what do you do for mental health? Like, what are some of your practices? Do you meditate? Are you in therapy? Anything like that?
Before we get to that.
Yeah.
Before we get to that, let's just check in.
Okay.
How are you doing, my brother?
Bro, I am, funny enough, my therapist used to ask me at the end of our session, she'd be like, "Oh, let's go from 1 to 5. How are you?" Mm-hmm. And one being like or low, and 5 being high. Mm-hmm. And right now, bro, I'm at like a 2.5-ish. Mm-hmm. So more bad than good.
Right.
Overall, but I'm cool. I know, like we kind of talked about in the last episode, bro. Mm-hmm. This is a new kind of journey that I know I'm gonna get through, but it's like, all right, this is kind of somewhat of the beginning / middle point of it. So it's
right. So it's there's adjustments.
It's adjustments that got to be made, and then kind of just adjusting to this normal or this new normal, if you will.
Right.
But I can't complain, dog. I get that. What
brother.
About you, bro? How you feeling, bro?
I feel I'm close to that number. Okay. I want to say I would be either that number or lower.
Okay.
If I allow myself to be.
Like
I could easily be the one.
Oh, okay.
I could easily be a one if I succumb to a lot of what I'm
the surrounding pressure.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I could be, but I think I'm actively working every day to at least be a 3.
Okay. To get to that middle point.
To at least be a 3. But I'd say realistically 2.5 too. For me. Like you said, bro, it's a lot of adjustments that I might not want to make, but I might have to make, or I'm praying something kind of like changes, right, so I don't have to make those adjustments necessarily.
Yeah.
So I'm stuck in that little space, and then work.
Yeah,
you feel me? Work.
Huh. Yeah, work for real.
Work, and then all the other shit. Yeah, but yeah. So
question. So the question, the question was, what do you do for your mental health, bro?
What do I do?
Mm-hmm. Do you seek a therapist? Mm-hmm. Do you just watch videos? Like, what's your thing for mental health?
All right, so I'm gonna give you both aspects. I'm gonna give you the bad shit that I do.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give you the good shit that I do.
I feel that. Go ahead, do your thing.
The bad shit, like you said last time, was let me start with the bad and get to the good. So the bad things that I do is I stress.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What give me an example of what you mean by stress. Like you just
I overthink. Let's say that's a better way.
Okay.
Which causes stress. So I overthink on situations in hopes to find an answer that's just gonna completely wipe it away.
Okay.
So in that journey, I ended up causing stress. So it's kind of productive, but like in my mind at the time, it feels like this is what I need to do.
Yeah.
I need to just. So I do that. I disconnect.
Okay.
But not always in the healthiest ways.
Okay.
I go ghost.
On like when you say go ghost, that means like on people or on like everything socials. Yourself. Interesting.
On myself.
Okay.
I don't take care of myself the way I need to. And that shows up in ways of lack of sleep or oversleep. That shows up in ways of overeating.
Yeah.
That shows up in ways of not exercising, not, you know what I'm saying? Like just completely giving up on my well-being.
Yeah.
Just to get through whatever I'm.
Yeah, you're in.
I'm saying?
Yeah, to that mode or that mindset that you're in. Yeah, I feel that.
And I think for the healthier ways is opposite side. You know what I'm saying? I try to stay connected to things and people that matter.
Yeah.
I do daily check-ins with certain people. You know what I'm saying? I kind of vocalize what I'm going through. I speak it outward. And I find a healthy balance of worrying.
Okay.
Worry when I know it's something that I can fix and I'm gonna fix.
Yeah.
And letting go when it's some shit where I'm like, bro, it is what it is, and I'm just gonna have to eat whatever happens. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's where I'm at, bro. Yeah, more of the same. It's weird. I think I overthink on everything besides what I can't control. You know what I'm saying? I read the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and it literally it tells you only focus on what you can control. And I've taken that to heart, luckily. You know what I'm saying?
Good,
that's one of them things. Like there's some books that I actually read, I apply. Right. That's one thing. So I'm kind of happy that I do that, because before I would just allow myself to worry, and it's like when you allow yourself to worry, you're literally creating an imaginative scenario in your head of what could possibly go wrong, or how, and it's like, no, you literally got to just kind of sit there and just be in your stillness, in a sense.
And you're lending it power.
Yeah. And you're limited power, and just allow life to happen, because again, if you can't control the outcome, there's no point in you stressing about it, because
at all, bro.
You know what I mean? Because you just kind of have to let the chips fall where they may.
And it takes wisdom to realize that.
It takes wisdom, and I think even more than wisdom, it takes patience.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Thanks. Once you understand, once you can try to be patient with it, it works.
I agree.
Luckily,
I agree.
God can be patient. I don't know how, but yeah.
I don't got that, but I got a weird belief. So at least, at the very least, I always like, it's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
It gotta be all right.
Yeah. But similar to you, man. Whenever I'm in like a bad mental place, bro, I do all of the quote unquote bad things. Yeah. I don't take care of myself.
Right.
I don't
self-sabotage.
I don't work out bro, I ain't work out in like probably like a week, and I'm like, I don't feel it because it's like, okay, just a week. Cool. Right. But at the same time, it's like, nigga, I work out at least 2-3 times a week minimum. Right. Minimum. So the fact that I'm itching, like, yo, after this, I might have to just go for a run.
Just do something.
Just do push-ups. Who cares? Like, you know what I mean? Like, just do something. But yeah. So I'm learning to kind of just curb that. You feel me? But on the positive side, I meditate quite regularly, almost 4 or 5 times a week.
That's good.
Actually, me and Tasia meditated this morning, right, baby? Yeah, so we meditated today, you know what I'm saying? So like I try to do that as a regular kind of practice for my mental health. And taking time for myself, bro, you know what I'm saying? Right. As needed. Maybe too much. I overindulge on self times, maybe too much, bro. Like, cause I like literally there'll be shit around the house I gotta get done, like cleaning or whatever. And I'm just like,
I'm lazy.
Bro. I'm gonna be extra lazy because I'm in this mental place where I feel like kind of stuck. And then but that's also because I look at what the mental energy I'm expending on shit as work. I'm like, that counts as me working, nigga. Like, you know what I mean?
But sometimes you just don't have it.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
That's true.
I think I'd say one of the positive things that I do for my mental health is giving myself grace. You feel what I'm saying? I give myself grace so I don't have to overly worry or overly critique. You know what I'm saying? Shit about my like, cause that shit'll, you don't realize how negative self-talk and self-thoughts really just shape your whole mood, your energy, whole mood, everything.
Your vibe, everything. Yeah, that's true. That's hella true, bro. That's extremely true, bro.
Shit hard.
Yeah, man. So next question is, as a man, what are some of the challenges you face with mental health? Like asking for help, connecting with friends, expressing emotions?
I'd say all of them, all of the above, bro.
Okay.
And I think as men, a lot less time is and a lot less importance importance is placed on us being emotionally intelligent growing up. You know what I'm saying? So
that's very true.
That's not something that we get drilled into our brains. That's not something that we necessarily get like nurtured into like doing. You feel me?
Yeah. We definitely don't get any training or conditioning.
None of that, bro. None of that. We're just expected to, you feel me, toughen up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Suck it up, pause. Or unpause. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Whatever you need to.
Right.
But yeah, like it's not
tough
it's
that
not,
shit out.
Yeah, it's always kind of like brush that shit off, get back up and keep going. And I think that's something that we pride, like we take pride in as men, which I feel like is so unnecessary.
Yeah, it is.
So counterproductive. Because sometimes you don't. You don't got it. A lot of times we don't got it.
Fact.
A lot of times we don't got it. And it's okay to not have it all the time. And I feel like I struggle with that.
Okay.
I struggle with just giving myself a break, understanding like mistakes have been made, understanding that like you've been through some shit, you feeling some way, like just be down for a minute, bro. Like you ain't gotta have it all right now, bro. Like be fucking down for a minute and nigga, let that shit out if you got to. You know what I'm saying? Or just work your way through it, bro. You don't have to just tuck it to the side.
True.
And just march on. You feel me?
I ain't gonna hold you. That's one of my biggest mantras, bro, is, like processing your emotions. Bro.
Yeah.
Cause like, I feel like one of the things is, as a man, one of the things I wasn't taught was feel that shit. Like you're allowed to feel your shit, bro.
It's fine.
And I think men are taught like, or because we're not taught that, we think like, yo, we gotta tough it out all the time.
All the time.
Hey, you just gotta sweep that shit under the rug, push it to the side. Like, no, bro, like
thug it out.
Like all of that is gonna make you implode. You feel me? Bro. So just be mindful of that.
One way or another, dog. And you might not realize what it's gonna break you, bro. Like, and I've had too many moments like that in my life.
Yeah.
And I used to just chalk it up to, I just have a temper. It's deeper than that.
Right.
It's so much deeper than that. It's not just a temper, bro. It's all the shit that you don't address.
Yeah.
And one thing just snapping. The straw that broke the camel's back. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's that one thing, bro, and you don't realize it until you become aware. You just do a little self-work. You feel me? Really just assess certain things and be like, damn, bro, like that wasn't even meant for that person.
It wasn't.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And now you look nuts.
You look nuts. That shit crazy.
Look nuts, bro.
And even more so, the person who was deserved for is nowhere around.
Is nowhere. Or just they either don't give a fuck, have no idea.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You say fuck me for? So,
Facts,
so it's just one of the things where like I agree with you. Really gotta kind of just
man.
Let yourself feel through some
feel that shit, bro. Process that shit. I think I'm looking at the question and I'm like, yo, what is one of my biggest challenges, man? I think it is expressing emotion and probably asking for help.
Yeah, facts.
Asking for help is kind of a big one because
facts.
I feel like maybe this is a cop-out answer, but in numerology, I'm a 1, right? So 1s are like the trailblazers and independent. Like we're always like the first person to do things. So that kind of means that you're lonely in a sense.
Right.
So
I've seen myself lamb almost. Like,
and I see myself whether in any kind of scenario, whether it's work, relationship, friendships, I feel like I'm the person who kind of has to do the most work. And I feel like it's all on me to make it happen. And it's like, it really ain't.
It's not, bro.
Also too, I'm a middle child. So it could be that. I don't
right. And so it's a combination.
Yeah. So like asking for help is one of them things, bro, that I had to like learn to do in therapy for real. Cause I'm like, bro, like it's you putting you're trying to put things on your shoulders that 1 aren't meant to be there. And 2, you're not meant to handle. Like I'm literally trying to fight battles. And it's like my therapist is like, but why are you trying to solve a problem that you're not even in the middle of? And I'm like, I don't know. That's a good question. You're not even in the middle of the problem. Why are you trying to solve it? You know?
Or it just ain't like, why are you doing it? Like, why do you have to do it?
Exactly.
Even if somebody places it on, like, okay, put it down.
Right, exactly. Like,
put that shit down.
Why are you giving me this? Yeah, like
I haven't been to therapy in a long time. I reached out back to my therapist maybe like I want to say a month ago, and then I just forgot to reach back. But,
yeah.
This is a reminder, and I know she's probably like, nigga, just come back over here. But I started therapy in my previous relationship.
Okay.
My with my ex, and I had a solo therapist. And a lot of the things was reminiscent or like kind of like similar to what your therapist told you, where it's like I would tell them problems, and they would look at me. They're like, "Bro, you just named 10 things, and 9 of them ain't yours." like nigga, your life could be so much simpler if you just let these niggas go. Right? Let the shit go, bro.
Damn,
it's hard, bro. Because in the midst of it, you like, yeah, but nah,
right,
nah,
right.
Like I got to, exactly. And then they're like,
no,
you don't.
It's not your problem.
What are they handling? You feel me?
You over here trying to be mediator and this and that.
Like what are they handling? And I feel like that's something that I'm learning as time goes. I'm not there yet. I'm definitely not there yet. But I at least understand it.
Yeah, bro. Same. Yeah. I think I've gotten better at it in certain ways, but I still got more. I still got more steps to take.
Yeah,
without question.
For sure.
And also too connecting with friends. I do connect with friends, but I have a harder time, I think, opening up to friends about my problems for whatever reason. Yeah, I really feel like, bro, whenever I'm going through some shit, it's like I gotta go through it by myself. Yeah. And if I don't, I don't know if it's not this idea that I'm not a man, but it's like, if you can't handle it yourself, it's like, nigga, are you really built like how you think you built? I don't know if it's, I don't know exactly what it is.
Okay. I can understand that.
I don't know what it is, but it's this idea that I have to be able to solve it. It might be just ego. It might be some slight level of narcissism where it's like, bro, there's nothing you can't overcome. But it's like, bro, sometimes nigga, you just need help from friends.
And it could also be part of like, because knowing you, bro, you're very strong minded. You get what I'm saying? So I think it's a part of your DNA where like it might contradict in your mind where it's like, but no, nigga, I'm him.
Right.
Am I not him anymore? So you kind of just got to make that make sense to yourself where it's like, nigga, I could still be him.
Yeah.
I just need another him to help. Or her. Facts, nigga. Like, I just need somebody else to help, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I feel that. And I think for me, it's more, it's less of like that for me. Yeah. It's more like, what you gonna tell me? like what you gonna do, bro?
Right.
And it's not to say that they don't have the best interest.
Yeah.
But it's like, I ain't got no super rich friends.
Yeah.
I ain't got no super wealthy friends who just have a bunch of money laying around or like just a bunch of time to just, you feel me? Like we all trying to, and it's because it's not even just financial, but it's just, I know we all trying to get it.
Exactly.
So it's like, what more can you do for me?
Right.
That is really gonna make a difference.
True.
So it's like, I don't even want to bother you with this. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't even want to bother you with this because
I can see that.
I know you got your shit. I got my shit. Maybe if it's something I feel like, hey yo, I need like quick advice or like, hey bro, run this by you. Cool. But like overall, just every time I'm facing an issue, I'll be like, nigga, the fuck?
Yeah, man.
I mean, I gotta just thug it out.
Yeah.
Which is not
good, but it's like something that we've been conditioned to, bro. And that's the thing, fam. I think one of the reasons why women live longer than men is because they have that sense of community whenever they're going through a problem.
Yes.
You feel me? Yes. And it's like, as a man, bro, it's like, all right, how do you cultivate that community, bro? Without not necessarily feeling like a bitch, but like thinking in some capacity that you being a bitch for asking for help, or connecting with friends and things like that. So I think we
got to unlearn that shit.
Yeah, we definitely do, bro.
Because I think to the point of mine and to the point of yours, it's like we got to get out of that mindset that we're either being a burden to or less of.
Yeah.
If we just talk.
Yeah.
Because sometimes all we really need is to get that shit out.
True, bro. That's so true.
We just want to get that shit out, dog.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's not even trying to look for a solution, but it's just sharing that with somebody that can be like, nah, I feel you, bro.
Yeah.
I feel that. And then now, you know what I mean? Like they validate
the feeling that you have.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it is community, bro. This all this shit's community. We need it. We need it, whether we want to admit it or not.
Yeah, exactly, bro. We as human beings, bro, we need or we crave community.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So that's real important, bro. So okay, I like that. I like that, bro. Let's see. So the next question I have are what are some of the ideas of masculinity or manhood you think we should leave in the past, and some of the new ways to be masculine or be manly that we need to adopt?
Oh boy, it's a touchy subject, my brother.
My boy, but hey, did we hear?
Yeah,
It's mental health month. We gotta say it. We gotta talk.
I feel like, damn, it's funny. I was just having this conversation, dog.
Alignment, bro. But that's how I go.
Yeah, dog. I feel like when it comes to like the idea or the traditional idea of masculinity, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to obliterate it.
Okay, fair.
I'm not one that feels like we need to completely destroy it.
Facts.
It does need to be edited.
Yeah.
Right? It does need to be edited because
there has to be some amendments.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a problem with being masculine.
Right.
When it's necessary.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like toxic masculinity is when you completely deny the other side.
Yeah. Fair.
When you deny the femininity within you as well. You feel what I'm saying? Because there needs to be a balance there.
Right.
Right. And that comes with friendships within yourself, relationships, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
And in any format, however you want to format it, right? Because we living in that world where, like, yo, it's so vast. You feel me? There's no one way to do anything or live, right?
Yeah.
But I still feel like you have to have a balance of masculinity and femininity. And when I say that, it means it's okay for us to take off that label of not being able to cry, not being able to share emotions, show sadness, show defeat.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Just overall be within that space and still be a man or still feel like a man, right? Because your feelings shouldn't invalidate if you're a man or not.
Right.
You know what I mean? Your hardships shouldn't define if you're a man or not.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like that's the aspect of how we need to kind of like maneuver a little bit better. Yeah, I'm not on one side of the other. I'm not on the side of shit. We gotta be tough guys all the time. And I'm not on the side of, oh yeah, nah, you gotta destroy that all the way.
Right. Yeah.
You feel me? Because like, no, nigga, like I don't want to. And I don't feel like that's the way that we need to live, bro.
Yeah.
Facts. It has to be balanced.
Facts.
It has to be balanced.
Facts. Same, bro. I think to your point of, knowing how to balance the masculine and feminine is really important.
It's important, dog.
I think in a lot of ways, I feel like we always look at how do I say it? We always look at masculinity as, or I think in this in our current society right now, as we talking about toxic masculinity, we have a lot of examples of what toxic masculinity is, but
100%.
But none about what healthy masculinity is.
100%.
You feel me? Like what's a way to be? I know that we shouldn't be aggressive. We should be assertive. But what does assertive look like? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know that we shouldn't be. Well, let me say my perspective first. I look at communication as a feminine aspect or feminine concept, right? And the complement or the opposite to communication or talking is action, right? So I feel like there are ways as men that we have to know how to both communicate
and take action.
You feel me? And I feel like what's missing is us learning to find that balance and knowing how to do both well.
100%.
Because I feel like we as men, we can be extremely action oriented. Like my wife says, "Oh, Terall, why don't you just do this?" And I'm like, I'm doing it, or I'll show her that I can do something, right? But I'm in that process of me doing it. That's good, but like we're not actually communicating on how to do it better.
Right.
And going through and actually talking out, like, hold up, when you ask me to do this thing, is the best way to do it this way, that way, or you know what I'm saying? And like communicating as I act and finding that kind of balance is something I think that's necessary and needed.
I agree.
But also to your point, I do believe that we do live in a society that teaches us to be hyper masculine.
Mm-hmm.
Hyper masculine meaning just being extremely masculine. Like even when you think about what it is to be a gangster, like gangsters don't take shit from nobody. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no patience, ain't no. It's just my way, the highway.
On site.
It's on site.
On
like
site.
ain't no
room for
room for BS. It is what it is, and you finna have to get it how you live, like type of mentality. And that's too extreme because nobody can live up to that. Bro. Nobody can live up to that level of toughness.
And too much time in life is wasted being in that space. You feel me?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And nobody should be that one-sided or disagreeable, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So it's learning to find that balance and knowing like, hold up, there is a time and place to like take it to that level if you know we're in danger. If you know things need to get there. Okay, cool. But like you know, just not always trying to be that one-sided, if you will, you know, is important, I think, you know, because as men, bro, we really not taught that. We taught just to be overly tough, get over it.
And I think what's going on in society is they're trying to lean us to one side where it's extreme, and then I also think they're trying to lean us to the other side as well, where it's like completely missing. And I feel like, and again, regardless of your sexual preference, I think balance is always necessary.
Always.
Right? Because I'm not here to preach anything specific, right? I'm just saying, regardless, in any relationship, balance is necessary.
Right.
If you're somebody that feels like you're leaning heavily on one side, you're more than likely gonna benefit if you have somebody else that is the other side.
Yeah.
So that way you guys can both kind of
find
a way,
middle
that middle
ground.
ground. You get what I'm saying? Because it's needed, right? As a man, bro, I feel like it's hard to showcase that balance without somebody trying to put a label on you.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Give me an example though.
So in the sense where like, you know what you're capable of as a man.
Yeah.
But you're trying to check yourself. You're trying to become a better version of yourself. You're trying to lean more into the femininity within you.
Yeah.
And still remain
a man.
Which is a fight that I feel like we shouldn't have to have.
Right.
But we have to have it, right?
Yeah.
Because if you just showcase the growth within you, where it's like, I'm trying to communicate more. I'm trying to make sure that I could be assertive. I could be confident within myself, my speech, without feeling like I'm soft.
Yeah.
Without feeling like you're just gonna disrespect me. You get what I'm saying? You're just gonna try me on some shit, like whatever the case is, right? And I feel like people are so quick to identify that and quickly try to label you as, oh, you pussy.
Yeah. Or you weak.
Or you sassy, or you soft, or you or you whatever. You feel me? And then the flip side is when you react a certain way,
right,
that we've been taught to react, that we've been conditioned to react. Oh, nigga, what's up with you, bro? You always trying to be tough. You always, you know what I'm saying? You this, you that. And it's like, damn, bro, like allow me to live in the space where like I could showcase both. You feel me? Like allow me to be that.
Yeah, right? Allow me to be my whole self.
My full self. Because it's like, nigga, it could really go either way.
It really can, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to find the way, you know what I'm saying? But like, the society just kind of, it's so confusing, bro. It's like you damned if you do, damned if you don't type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, I know that all too well, bro.
So if you're not confident within yourself, if you're not doing the work within yourself, and you let the outside world dictate, you're going to find yourself in a lot of problems. And I can speak from like actual experience, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
I feel you, bro. And I agree. I think there's an art to learning to balance the masculine and feminine within us. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, yes, we're going to have to be men at all times. We're going to have to, but we're also going to have to show that feminine side of, communicating or being, showing our emotions properly.
Being soft, it shouldn't be negative.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. You feel me? But at the same time, it's also that level of if somebody, people have to know that if they try you or if it get disrespectful, we can take it there. It ain't no problem. You know what I'm saying?
But do you think they have to know that though?
No, they don't have to know it. Right. But here's how I look at it. I don't go around looking for problems, but when the problem comes to me, I solve
100%.
You understand? So like
100%.
So as long as people around me understand that,
right,
we vibe. You understand what I'm saying?
And I battle with that because I'm on that.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I think this is a personal thing.
Okay.
Where like sometimes I catch myself feeling like I have to prove that.
Interesting.
Because every problem ain't something I gotta solve.
Yeah.
Whether I feel a way or not.
Right.
And I think that's where the growth comes in as a man. Like,
right.
Just because I poke or somebody pokes you, don't mean you gotta react.
True.
Sometimes you can just look at it and move.
Yeah.
But like it be in you though, where you like, nigga, nah, you poke me, bro. I gotta show you, bro.
Yeah,
I gotta show you.
It's weird for me because I'm quite the opposite. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know how I got this mindset, but I don't feel like I gotta prove nothing to nobody until it comes to a point where like you ain't gonna like stop. Like I'll give a specific example.
Okay.
I remember when I was like seventh, 8th grade, and I'm chilling, bro. I was always like the calm person. I ain't telling at you, but I was always the calm. No. We'll get to it in a second. I promise. So I was always like the calm, chill, reserved person. You know what I'm saying? I had like my shy moments in middle school because I was trying to like figure myself out.
Right, for sure.
But I remember somebody was like technically trying to bully me. Like he was trying to pick at me or whatever. And I'm like, hey, bro, chill. And he was like, he kept like, I think he was like trying to flip my chair or some stupid shit, trying to like make fun of me, whatever, doing dumb shit. And I was like, bro, chill. And like he wouldn't stop. And I was like, oh, you okay? Fuck it, let's go. And I was like, nigga, you know, he was like, oh, okay, you ain't a pushover, like. And I'm like as long as you know, like, I'll allow you to think whatever you want, but the moment you try it, we just gonna go there.
Once it crosses the line,
once it crossed that line, we just there. And I'm gonna be real with you. I don't care about the consequences because you pushed it here.
Facts.
You feel me? I'm not the person. I'm never gonna be like, I'm not the aggressor type. But like,
if it go there,
it go there, and it just is what it is at that point. So,
and see, I respect that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
I don't know where the line be.
Yeah,
bro. Because to me, sometimes it's just the intent.
Facts.
It's just the intent. And I feel like I have to fight the urge to want to get back.
And rightfully so. I mean,
but I feel like that's to my detriment though.
It can be. It can be only in the sense that like, if you're looking at their intent, people always gonna try it. People will always try you.
100%.
And to me, I'm looking at it like, I look at it like this. If people gonna always try it, I'm not gonna be surprised if they're gonna try it. Either one of two things gotta happen though. Either one, I'm gonna create my own line and say, okay, once they cross this, it's just raps. Like it's gonna be what it is.
It don't matter.
It just don't matter. Or let me just get the fuck away from you. Because you gonna put me and you in a position that you don't want to be in. So I just let it. I look at it like that.
Because I'm gonna crash out, and that's been my thing, bro. I am willing to crash the fuck out.
So am I.
But the problem is, I'm a smart nigga.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's gonna be a point where I'm not really in crash out mode anymore. Yeah. And I'm gonna think back like,
yeah,
I could have just.
You could have chilled.
I could have just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could have did this. And it's like finding that space, even in a heated moment, is what I'm trying to.
Okay, I got you.
Which is hard, bro. It's hard.
I guess I would tell you this. The way I look at it is, if I look when I'm talking to people, I'm always analyzing them.
Right.
You understand? So like, if I get around somebody and I see that their mind is one of, okay, they like trying people, they like being disrespectful. I already know my time with you gonna be limited. Yeah, like it's not a question. Because like I already know, like, you gonna say something crazy, I'm gonna be like, who you?
And I'm gonna have to, you gonna maybe make a decision that I don't feel like I need to be making right now.
Bro, I'm telling you,
that's fair.
You feel me? So like, I even as a small example,
that's valid.
I remember I was in like, I think Family Dollar like a couple of years ago,
right? And
it was some jit, or he seemed like a kid. He could have been like, let's say 17, 18, somewhere in there,
right?
And I'm in Miami Gardens. I'm in Carroll City, so you know, whatever. And you know, dude, he walking around talking to himself like, And in my mind, I'm like, he talking like this, like, because either he just went through something or he got it on him.
Right.
You understand? So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So I'm looking around, right? And let's say, like, where I'm looking, it's like some food there,
right.
and he's right there next to the food.
Right,
and I'm looking, I'm like, oh, I think that's the chips that I want, whatever.
Right.
And he look at me, he look at me like, I thought you had a problem. And I was like, so let me go. And everything in me said, like, you could turn up on this nigga, but I'm like, the way he moving, he operate. It's not even like he's just confident. He arrogant. And I'm like, niggas like that need to be left the fuck alone. So move around.
Because they'll do dumb shit to prove a dumb point.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm like, so in my mind, I said, okay, ain't no point in trying to prove myself to bro. I don't even know him.
Yeah.
This
ain't gonna take nothing from you. Like,
this ain't the Boondocks.
It's not a nigga moment. It's not a nigga moment.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so I had to think, I'm like, bro, I'm never gonna see this nigga again.
Yeah, bro. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
So and for those situations where you get heated, my mind always goes to, all right, let me clock what this person is on.
Right.
You understand? Because if I see, I'm gonna try my best to see from a mile away, like, what's your mindset? Yeah. Like, are you talking crazy because you feel like you really that dude? You feel like you want to try everybody, or what? Like, what's your angle? What's your intent?
Right.
You understand? That's how I look at it. And if I see like, oh, he really want to try. He really want to try people.
Right.
Okay, look, I'm gonna just move on. Ain't no point in engaging with you.
I respect it.
You feel me? Like,
I respect it.
Because
I ain't there yet.
I feel you.
But I respect it. Because my mind, again, is the intent. Like, the minute I feel like I am in the line of fire for whatever you're trying to do, like I'm okay. And it sounds crazy. I'm okay if I'm collateral damage.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Like, I could rationalize things better if I was just collateral damage.
Yeah.
It's like, it's more of a, damn, bro, like, what the fuck? I ain't even did nothing.
Yeah.
You feel me? I ain't even did nothing. So why? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's not the same reaction. When I feel like I'm your target, whether I know you or not.
Yeah.
The minute I feel like I am your target.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Bro, my mind is no longer in understanding mode. I'm not trying to be cool. I don't want to know why you're doing this.
Yeah.
It's,
it's me.
It's me.
Yeah.
Okay, then say less.
Okay, yeah.
And
that's different.
It don't matter what it is. It could be from the pettiest shit to the, but the minute I know your intent is me.
Oh, okay, yes.
I'm like, okay, say less, bro.
Oh, yeah, no.
Now you're going to get versions of me that I'm not proud of.
If that's petty, I'm petty then.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that's different, yeah.
Bro, because
if it's me, we going to war for fun.
Brother. Yeah. And I don't think people understand. I got nothing but time. On my head, bro. Hey, I'm on it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I want to get away from that because I know one, that can cause so many unnecessary things to happen. And I've witnessed it. So it's better to just find that where you're like, you know what, bro, regardless if I'm the target or not, if it's not an actual threat. And that's what somebody had to tell me. They're like, bro, it's an actual threat. Regardless if they're aiming at you or not. Because if somebody's aiming a gun at you and somebody's aiming a salt, like a little pebble,
right?
Like, do you really need to address the pebble?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, if they really coming for you, like you said, like once it's like, okay, we on here,
right?
Bet I got to do what I have to do,
right? Exactly.
But I don't know how to differentiate in the moment, and
I
have to be quicker with that.
That I feel you. I feel you because when it seems like it's a okay. Yeah,
you get me?
It's
harder to. It's
way harder then. Yeah. Because now it's personal. Yeah. I don't do well with personal.
I can't.
We gonna go there. And I'm gonna be real with you. In my opinion, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's actually necessary.
That's the problem. Yeah. Because I don't feel like there's a problem.
But
you feel me?
But that's because they've put you in a place or they've categorized you in a way that's like, well, you the problem. You're the target that I'm aiming for. And if I'm the target that you aiming for,
what else am I supposed to do?
Exactly.
But here's a flip side.
Yeah.
I also look at it as a weakness. Because there's people out there that can identify that. They identify that, okay, this is a person that's going to stand on certain things as long as I'm pointing at them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do this to get you to act out of your character.
Yeah.
And then to sit back and watch everything
unfold. Yeah.
And in my mind, it's like, okay, that's cute. But just know I'm willing to burn all this shit down.
right.
So if you're just looking for the reaction, then say less.
Yeah.
Say less.
And it, again, I think it depends, especially when. Okay.
But that goes to that macho shit. That you know what I mean. This sense of feeling like I have to take on everything that's placed in front of me. Where it's like, bro, I don't need to prove. Like you said, I want to get to that space where I feel like I don't need to prove to anybody that I'm with it. I don't need to prove that if you point at me, I'm pointing back. It should just be known. Right. I need to carry myself in a way where it shows that. Like it exudes that. You feel me? Where I don't have to spaz on you. Right. I don't got to get you back. My belief is so strong within where it's like, bro, you can have that.
Yeah. And I mean, I think too, that comes with understanding. That understanding your position and knowing how to properly value yourself in a circumstance.
Facts.
You understand? Because like it's knowing your in that scenario, your enemy is baiting you, and knowing how to be like, hold up, they hoping that I operate like that is crucial. So that's a hard thing to navigate when you already in that mindset. But it just takes, again, it probably takes patience, bro, to like say, hold up. You intended to aim at me so that you can see my reaction. Should I give you a reaction or should I just chill? And I think it comes down to, is it going to affect your personal, the way you look at your character?
Right.
You understand?
Is it going to take you out of character?
Is it going to take something away from you?
Right.
If you don't respond.
That's power.
And if it don't, fuck.
Yeah, that's power.
That's it.
That's
you
power.
Feel me? That's how I'll try to break that down. Cause like.
So you said something I want to ask you, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
You said something about like self-value.
Yeah.
At what point were you conscious of that even being a thing? And at what point did you realize that a lot of your self-value was placed on you by other things?
So I think I want to say sometime in my late teen years, probably like around 17. Before I turned 17, I remember being a very doubtful, very, shall I say, scary individual in a sense. Like I knew I could do things, but I didn't understand my power.
Right.
And it came from me testing the waters and seeing like, hold up, when I tried different things, like, oh, when I tried something different, I got a extremely different outcome than what I thought it would be.
Right.
You understand? So I think there is a trial and error aspect to it. And I feel like it kind of repeats itself in different cycles of our life too.
Right.
But I think it starts there. And what was the second part of your question? You said, where do you get the self-value? And there was something else.
And then at what point did you realize that previously your self-value or whatever you felt about yourself was placed on you by other aspects? Like either, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Either family, society, just friends, whatever. Like at what point did you stop letting how you felt about yourself, those negative self-talks, thoughts and shit, like, let's be about everybody else and more be like, yo, this is how I feel?
I started to realize that when I realized that most people are lost themselves.
Facts.
And when I found myself, bro, I was like, oh,
dog,
y'all operate out of brokenness,
bro.
Because I was there.
Preach.
You understand? Like I think that's what it is. Like when you really, well, the way I look at it is this. Like I remember my coworkers were trying to explain to me why I should be offended by somebody saying something about me like that. That was bad. And I'm like, first of all, I gave them a BS answer, but then I really sat and thought about it myself. I'm like, fam, the reason why I can't value this person's opinion is because one, I judge people based on two things.
Right.
One, where is your moral compass? And two, do you make sense when you talk? Can you actually think?
Right.
And if you can't, most people can't do one or the other. Brother. You understand? So it's hard for me to value people who can't, who understand the value of those two things.
Bro, I'm gonna say this. You go right back to what you're saying.
Okay.
That statement right there.
Yeah.
The funniest way I've heard that put is off the show called Rick and Morty.
Okay.
And it sounds like a wild.
No, Rick and Morty be having some gems.
Rick pulled up somewhere, like, you know, whatever, and it was like a concert, and everybody started to boo. This nigga said, "I seen what makes you cheer." Like, I'm not offended. Right? I've seen what y'all clap for, bro. Like, if you boo me, I feel like I'm right where I need to be.
Fam,
bro, like,
exactly.
Perfect.
And I think that's what it boils down to for me, because I watch how people allow the mindset of other people. And I'm like, fam, like, it's not that other people are not as important as me.
Mm-hmm.
Other people, I value what I bring. I value who I am. I value how I think. And I desire my own internal peace more than I care about which. And on top of that, you know what's crazy? As we talking about it, I'm thinking about it. I remember, bro, in middle school, a lot of shit happened in middle school, apparently.
Oh God.
So I remember, bro, I had like the craziest, like my dad fucked up my lineup when I was in middle school, bro. Fucked that shit all the way up, bro.
I don't know if the men that's watching understand the pain.
Dog. So I remember people making fun of me ridiculously, bro. Right. And so I think that was like 7th grade. So the beginning of 7th grade, like from August or September until Christmas break, I had a crazy lineup. Whatever. Cool. So then I had a little fro back then, whatever. And Christmas break comes, I cut my hair off. And I go to the barber, he cuts my hair. Like I let my shit grow. Tape was crazy, it wolfed out, whatever. And then like I got a new lineup. And the next day when I came back to class, everybody, all the people who made fun of me was low-key still making fun of me, but for the opposite reason. It was like, yo, this nigga did a 180. Bro, this nigga got the sharpest tape in class. Yo, what the fuck wrong with you? They were looking, I vividly remember, bro, people pointed and laughed like, yo, he actually fixed this shit. And I said, wait a minute. And bro,
that's a crazy moment.
I said, like the girls who were like laughing at me was like now feeling me. I was like, what the fuck?
So it don't matter.
I'm like, it don't matter. Like y'all gonna be on bullshit regardless. So I said, oh, yeah, ain't no point. Like I could have, even if, yes, I'm happy I got a better take now. But you feel me? But like, for your personal reason. You feel me? For personally, but like I clocked. I'm like, y'all niggas still full of shit regardless. And when I clocked that, I was like, something to me just clicked. Like, oh, people they fickle. People change.
Second that to the T, bro.
People change, bro.
I'm a person that understands life. Through observation.
Very much so.
I understand life through comparison. Right. And even though I know this ain't no comparison is a thief of joy. I've learned to like not let it be that. I learn it just to understand. I don't compare to judge. I compare to understand, right? And same thing with me. Once I realized that we all fucked up, that it's not me. Because I used to really walk around feeling like, yo, you are fucking crazy, bro. Like the shit, you're broken to pieces and everybody else is fine. I used to really feel like that. And once that hit where I'm like, damn. Because for whatever reason, I've always had female friends, right? And they've always like told me some of like the darkest shit that's ever happened to them since a young age. Bro, I'm talking about too young to even really be able to.
Bro, same. Even little kids come up to me and be like talking to me. I'm like, I don't even know.
I didn't have any tools. But then as it kept happening through different stages of my life, because at first you're just thinking, oh, that's just my friend. Then it's like, wait, how many of these is gonna like? And then you start realizing, no, yo, we're all fucked.
Oh yeah,
we're all like,
we all got our shit. We
all have our shit. And once I realized that, to me, that's when my power came in. Because now it felt like, oh, it's a level playing field. Because I just wanted. I'm a big person. I'm big on like fear, not fear, but like things just being fair. Like I feel like we should all have the shot at certain things, right? So once I realized everything was leveled, I was like, oh, then nigga. I'm straight, bro.
And socially speaking,
we're
all there.
Because I'm not even talking about the other shit like you can't control.
Right.
But I'm talking about at the core.
Like at the core of you being an actual individual.
Bro. The shit that matter, bro. You feel me? I'm never gonna feel like somebody can out-human me. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna put no human above me.
Exactly. And when you do that, you like,
bruh.
Okay.
Come on. And shit, we in the age of Aquarius, brother. We're seeing it on the grandest of scales. That dog, we all have demons that we're battling, and the quicker you can recognize them, the quicker that you can, and just to bring it back, the quicker that you can recognize the balance that's needed, the confidence is within yourself, the ability to communicate. The quicker you can recognize these things that we just kind of put to the side, then you realize what real power is. Bro.
Yes, facts. That's such facts, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's such facts, man. And it's once you become self-aware,
yes, sir,
and you learn how much people value and or misvalue their lack of self-awareness, bro, it becomes extremely clear.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, it's not that just that people are broken. People are operating thinking that their brokenness is the proper way to be. And it's like,
you don't even realize.
You don't even realize. And like, when I try to point this out to you, you get upset. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
And I could speak on something personal, right?
Yeah. Talk to me.
I know somebody that is so utterly broken that they don't even recognize how much damage they're truly doing.
And that'd be the worst part of it, bro.
When I mean like the type of people that have come into their life are once in a lifetime type people. And you know what I'm talking about. They're people that they're not fly by night. You're not going to get them again. And the way that I've seen this person mishandle those relationships shows me they are in for a rough life. And my biggest issue, or the biggest issue that I feel like they have to face is they don't even realize that it's not about doing wrong. It's not about doing wrong. It's about being able to recognize it and actually like feeling that. Instead of running from it. Because we all do fucked up shit.
Of course.
In different levels, of course, but we all do fucked up shit. But the testament of like genuine self-awareness is when you can acknowledge it. Take whatever comes with it. Not hide it, bro. Not on some like, yo, let me just no, like literally take whatever comes with it.
Right.
And then move forward.
So my phone ran out of storage. Y'all just go ahead and view listen to the rest of the audio. It's about another like 20 minutes, so y'all rock out. It's gems. You know what I'm saying? My brother here, we dropped some gems. So
talking that shit.
Yeah, we was talking that shit, man. So y'all just finished the episode audio only. Sorry about that again. Peace.
And if you don't have the ability to do that, bro, you are a dangerous person. You're a danger to everybody around you
yourself
and yourself, bro. And I need to stay far the fuck away.
Yes, because you don't know. There's a quote in the Art of War, bro. You know, it's funny how that book is kind of applicable to a lot of things in life, bro. It says, if you don't know the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle.
Everything, bro. To everything.
And that's just so true, because it's like, if you don't understand yourself, you don't understand why you're doing what you're doing. Two, if you don't understand people and their value in your life, bro, you're gonna mismanage and mishandle
everything, bro.
Everything. So just the combination of those two things are lethal. Bro. Like you said, it is dangerous.
It is dangerous.
It's dangerous, bro.
And I don't think people understand like the levels. You feel me? But it's like if you are able to identify that in anyone, run.
Fact. And you know what I learned this year, bro? Because funny enough, the next question was gonna be about spiritual practice, bro. I mentioned on the last pod. Once you literally operate from a certain mindset, that mindset creates a vibration and a frequency.
Yes.
Everything that is not everything that is not a part of that frequency will run away from you.
It's not gonna come around.
It's almost like it literally cannot get close to you. And like, what people fail to understand is like, once they operate from a certain level or a certain mindset, that pushes the signal out, whether they know it or not. And that's when you see their life kind of go through a ridiculous amount of turmoil,
change, bro.
Change. That them becoming so dangerous to themselves and others is because of that mindset that they hold, bro, and they don't realize like they're wreaking havoc.
100%.
And I was like, when I realized that, I was like, I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I really thought like it was just like, okay, yeah, a lot of spiritual people just say that shit.
Nah,
and
bro,
it's like,
facts.
No.
I've lived through that.
But I see, when you see it in real time as it's happening,
it's
you're like
terrifying.
I'm like, oh shit, yo, that's crazy. So
I've been able to identify it in other people,
yeah,
and not realize that was me. Like
Mm.
I've been able to say, yo, dog, these motherfuckers crazy.
Yeah.
Why are they always around?
That's
Baka got a weird case. Why is he around?
Yeah.
You know, yo, why are these people around, bro?
Yeah.
You got to check yourself at some point.
True.
At some point, and that's a hard, bro. You've seen some of the shit where it's like, bro, at some point, nigga, it has to be a common denominator, and it's you.
Yeah.
And if you can't identify that, bro, in whatever aspect of your life, you are in for a long journey, dog. That cycle's never gonna stop. You feel me? And I've had to rip myself out of these societal norms of what a man is supposed to be, how he's supposed to treat women, how he's supposed to operate around women. Like I've had, and bro, it's still a struggle.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Like it's still a struggle. I have certain tendencies and certain like feelings that I have to communicate with myself. And be like, brother, that's not the space you're trying to operate out of anymore.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to do better if you want better.
You
have to be better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like these constructs that we have placed on us, bro, the shit that we're trained to be as a youngin', bro. It's like, dog, I know when it's time for me to have my kid, whether it's a son or a daughter, bro, I know that I have to instill something different in them.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? I gotta do something different because it's like the shit that I had to go through, or we had to go through, the shit that we had to see.
Yeah.
It's like, fam, that ain't it.
It ain't.
That ain't it. And I want to at least just cut back the time of them having to figure it out.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Get them what we learned late. Give that to them early. You know what I'm saying?
As early as possible.
Facts. So Tasia posted or sent me a statistic.
Shout out to Tasia, man.
Shout out to Tasia. She on camera. I know it is men's mental health month.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the wife.
Ain't nothing better for a man's mental health than a good woman.
That's Ashe and amen.
You feel me?
Stop playing. Yeah. So the post says the biggest causes of mental health issues in men's lives are work pressure. Facts. Financial issues.
Facts.
And thirdly, their health, right? So work pressure is about 32%, financial issues 31%, and our health is about 23%, right? So it says 40% of men have never spoken to anyone about their mental health, right? 29 are too embarrassed to speak about it, and 20% say that it's a negative stigma on the issue, which is fair.
That's facts.
And another 40% of men who were polled said it would take thoughts of suicide or self-harm to compel them to seek professional help, which is crazy. But I would hope that men try to create a village, seek help even before that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, like we were talking about, we kind of don't like asking for help, but
at all.
Getting a good group of people around you, I think it is extremely beneficial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because they'll be able to help you talk through your own thoughts. They'll be a sounding board. You know what I'm saying? And the last statistic is 77% of men have suffered with symptoms of negative mental health, right? Which, I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. You know, a lot of times we feel like we're out here by ourselves. We don't have the ability to properly create community, or we feel like we should handle things by ourselves outside of that community. You know what I'm saying? So, learning to talk to your people, you know what I'm saying? Funny enough, I think that's part of the reason why God gave me so many female friends, bro. I don't think I thought about it before, but like the need for community is so like good for human interaction and just human mental health and specifically men's mental health.
Right.
But like women, like whether it's Tasia, whether it's Taylor, whether it's other women in my life, I literally feel like they kind of make me have to be accountable for my feelings, even when I don't even want to consider it. And I'm like, bro, what the heck? And my life has always kind of been like that. So I didn't think about it like that. But yeah, man.
That's true, bro. I feel like I've been blessed with a lot of like female energy in my life, and I can definitely say I've mishandled majority of them. I've mishandled a majority of them, right? Yeah. And it's from toxic male shit, right?
Yeah. I was gonna say like expound on that a little bit. Like what do you give me an example of some of the things? You don't got to get too deep or too personal, but like like what perception did you have of women in general before, and why did you mishandle?
I was in a space where I felt like I needed women to validate my masculinity. You feel what I'm saying? Like I needed,
very powerful.
You know what I'm saying? I needed that. You know what I mean? I needed that feel. I needed the fact that, oh yeah, I got this, I got that, or I've done this, I've done that, and whatever the case is, to like validate that, yes, I'm a man, shit like that. You feel me? And I feel like within those spaces, I can truly say maybe like 95% of them I'm solid with right now, right? Okay. And I've gotten a lot of insight from them. Without it being sexual.
Okay, good. Right? Yeah.
Without it being sexual. And I think the sexual aspect of it is what I feel like was a mishandling. Right? Where it's almost like, damn, I wish we had just been platonic. Yeah. Like I feel like we could have been so much better for each other if we were just platonic. Yeah. And sometimes you succumb to those demons, right? And, those expectations and shit. And I could have definitely handled a lot of stuff better. And I'm in a space now where I'm moving towards that. I'm in that space, right? I'm never gonna say I'm perfect.
Right.
But
perfect ain't the goal though.
Yeah, it ain't the goal, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like my whole idea is have healthy relationships. Yeah. Whether platonic or intimate. I'm saying have healthy relationships. And it's like now my involvement with intimate relationship, I'm cherishing it so much more. I'm trying to hold myself so much more accountable. I'm trying to just, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just trying to operate out of a different place, even if it's not perfection. And then with my platonic situations, I'm trying to really cherish them for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
And just get what I can from that.
Yeah.
Without it having to feel not necessarily transactional, but just without it having to feel like, yo, it gotta be this way. Like, nah, but we could vibe. Like, we could vibe. We could learn from each other. You know what I'm saying? We could share these moments and it don't have to go nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. I think I feel you. I think I was lucky enough at a certain age. Like, I don't remember when it was, but I think sometime at like the middle of high school, somewhere in there. I will always have kind of like female friends, whatever. And like the moment I had female friends, fam, like I'm always trying to talk, like yo, what's good with Shorty? Like, oh, she talking to I'm like, right, fam, like yeah, I'll holler at her for you, like see what's going on. Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. And like I started realizing, like when I actually like just I was around women, I'm like, y'all are people, like yes, nigga, like I'm, because I was conditioned. I want to say that, like to look at women as like for like sex or just to be like, oh, she's this girl and she's just this different thing, and it's like. Bro,
we itemize them.
We item fam. Like what? We itemize the fuck out of them.
She got
it's just that ass. It's just that. And it's like, no, they got all that cool, but like they people, they not objects.
Deeper than that, bro.
And see, I think I got lucky, bro, because when I start peeping, I'm like, yeah, you fine, but you a person. Like you could be annoying. Like you could be a little reckless sometime, and I don't really fuck with that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'll even say, I don't even know if I should. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah.
I'll say this, right? I feel like my ex was aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like she was very aesthetically pleasing.
Right.
Let me find it. Because I'm, you know what I mean? Let me find it. Brother. Trying to make sure I'm still respectful.
Yeah.
Even whatever. So I think she's very aesthetically pleasing. But what I've noticed is that, best way to say it, that does not take you out of the run-in for insecurities.
Okay.
That does not take you out of the run-in for self-hate, and self-doubt and toxicity.
Yeah.
Right? But from the outside, it is, you know what I'm saying?
It
From
like
the outside, it looks like sugar.
Everything that glitter ain't gold, my boy.
It's not. And I think that was one of my lessons that I feel like I should have been learned.
Yeah.
But it's deeper than that.
Yeah.
It's deeper than that. And this whole aesthetically pleasing shit that we move with, we got to look past that shit.
That, and also it could be a cover.
It's a cover. Two, that's to you. To you. You say that. Like, it don't be that for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to find, and I saw y'all talk about it. I saw you and Tasia talk about it, and I was like, bro, preach, where when you're searching for a partner, you have to go deeper than that.
Yes, you do.
Fall in love with everything else.
Yeah.
As you know what I'm saying? But like, the initial has to be, damn, do I like talking to this person?
Yeah.
Do I like the way they think?
Right.
Because as I'm getting older too, I'm realizing, bro, like, all that shit don't even really, it really don't faze me the same way. It don't faze me the same way. I need to know that I like you. Because I have hated people that I'm talking about. And then
despise.
The irony is, you go for this person for the pure sexual purpose of it, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm in a space now where I don't even want to have sex with you. I don't want to lay with you.
Oh, that'd be the worst.
So what was the point?
That'd be the worst.
What are you chasing?
And fam, I don't know when or how, but I remember, bro. When people used to be like, "Yo, shorty so thick, she like, coochie so this,
bro. They be talking,
and then they be talking crazy. But then,
shit,
like,
when
when
you
you
talking
actually,
crazy, I get it.
And then when you actually, like, when you get down to the nitty gritty, you like, bro,
bro.
like,
Facts.
But you broken, like
bro.
literally outside the bedroom, outside of how you look, we don't get along
at all. And then what happens is, like I said, bro, after all that, the look don't look the same.
It don't.
The look do not look the same.
You could listen.
That glow that we thought, it's not even there,
bro.
Like, you seeing shit for what it really is, and that's when you realize, bro, this like all the shit that society is pushing us to think and view and praise, is fickle.
You know, one of the things that I don't like about society, bro. People always say that first impressions last a lifetime. I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true.
Like once me seeing you visually, like, and like, let's say, for example, it's a woman, she looked good. That's good.
That's cool.
But once I know who, like, you can look good, but once I know who you are,
you don't look good no more.
It's that tells me everything I need to know about you.
The most beautiful people to me is when I get to know somebody. Bro, you are gorgeous to me at that point.
Fam.
You know what I'm saying? When I get to know you, everything about you entices me.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What other people might view as a flaw is because they don't know you like I do. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
They don't know you like I do, dog.
Right.
And that's the truth of it, bro.
That's facts, bro. That's facts. I remember I was talking to a girl one time, and she was like, I kept calling her pretty, but I wouldn't call her beautiful, and she'd be hot. And what I couldn't articulate then, but I can now, is beauty to me is more than literal skin deep.
Yeah.
It's everything that you embody.
Yeah, within you, your soul, your
spirit, your actions, your mindset.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And once I understood that, even if I couldn't articulate it, she used to get mad. I'm like, yeah, but I don't like calling people beautiful, like, off the rip. Like, I gotta know you. I gotta see you fully. You know what I'm saying? And to your point, bro, it's really that. It's just that. Like, until I can see who you are holistically as a person, bro, that you being cute on the outside is cool, but it ain't. I
need to take a page out your book, because I talk too much shit. That's my problem.
I mean, but I feel you, bro.
Too much shit, dog.
I feel you.
I just be saying shit, dog.
I feel you, bro. Because, bro, I remember, you know what I think it is too. Going back to when we were talking about, like, some of the experiences I had and, like, how I found value in myself. Like, when I clocked that, like, some of the, I remember high school, there were some girls who I remember there was one girl in particular who my older brother liked, and she liked me. And then when I'm like, bro, the thing that y'all be wanting like from girls or whatever, whether it's sex or whatever, the attention, like I never was hungry for it because when I actually start to meet them and see them as like I saw them as people. And when I saw that, I was like, I'm like, yeah, you cute, but who are you?
Facts.
You feel me? Like when I see who you are, that throw me for like I actually got to take a step back. Like, yeah, you fine, but like what's to you?
Yeah,
you understand?
That don't matter.
It like that don't. It's secondary now.
You got there way before I did, because even for the longest, bro, and I still find certain joys in it. You know what I'm saying? And that's something. It's a craving that's getting less and less as time goes. You feel me? But dog, just it was less about how they felt about me. It's more about how everybody perceived me.
And that's powerful too.
It's like I just wanted to be perceived as that guy.
Yeah.
Like I remember I have a really close friend. I was in the gym with my boys and I knew they were in town. We were supposed to meet up later. Yeah. But we didn't know we were both going to the same gym.
Okay.
So I pulled up to the gym and she saw me. And you know what I mean? She's a gorgeous woman, right? She saw me, she ran up, jumped on me, and just started hugging me.
Okay.
But I'm talking about like one of them hugs.
Yeah, one of them hugs, like,
and I just know, going on? You feel me? I just know that like I peeped because I can tell already. She in her gym fit. You know how niggas at the gym are. They watching.
Yeah.
So the fact that I got that attention, I
Right.
less gave a fuck about the fact that she was hugging me.
Yeah.
It was more like, oh, everybody in this bitch looking like, dog, how do this nigga done did, you know what I mean? And then I had to check myself because I was old at the time, but in my head I was like, why you so geeked off that shit, man? Fuck these niggas.
but that probably also speaks to something in your childhood too, like
for sure.
The maybe there was a certain level or a certain
overlooked.
You were overlooked or you ain't get the credit you deserve.
100%.
And 100%. Once you saw it in other people, you like,
facts.
I'm that dude.
That's what I mean. And it goes back to even like the conversation we were having before when people recognize for whatever reason, it still feels good.
Yeah.
I just had to learn to allow that feeling to feel good, but don't let it control you.
Yeah.
Because if you chase that, and
it's a monster.
It goes into some dark places where it's like, dang, you look at yourself like, look what I'm doing for this.
Exactly. It becomes a very, very slippery slope.
It's toxic, bro. It's a very addictive drug. Attention.
Yeah,
attention is a very addictive drug.
And I think on some level we do want that level of status and that level of esteem, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
But only, but not at the cost. Of certain things.
It can't come at the cost of my integrity, bro.
At all, bro.
Like I'd literally rather be with a girl or a person or whatever that just seems decent on the outside, but to me it's everything.
Everything, bro.
You understand what I'm saying? Because
I want to value what they see in me more than what me being with you does for everybody else and how they see me.
Yeah, exactly.
I could care less about how they see me.
Exactly.
If you see me like this,
right,
I want to feel that from you.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro.
Because even me and Teddy were talking about it I think it was a couple episodes ago, where it's like, you know, on the outside looking in, everybody might think it's all peaches and cream. We always always together and this, that, and the third. But when we come to the crib, bro, we be by ourselves half the time.
Yeah.
Because it's like we just enjoy that. And like to me,
enjoy our space. Yeah, together.
To me, like the mix of that is how it works. That's the most beautiful part of our relationship when we gotta always be together. We enjoy our time together, of course, but like the outside world might have this perception, but we know what it is and we like it. Oh, I don't give a fuck about it. Y'all outside people.
And that's the space that I'm trying to like. That's the space I'm trying to nurture.
Yeah.
Like intimate relationships with.
You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, don't be surprised you pop out of a jit and like, you know what I mean? Don't be surprised. But like I'm trying to do things different.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I want it to be from a less superficial place.
Yeah.
And more of a intentional space.
Yeah.
And it's not the easiest, but when you find somebody that really rock with you, it makes shit feel right again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fact.
Shout out to you.
Facts. And I ain't gonna hold you. That to me, sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. It's really that right there. When you can really pop out and show niggas, like, oh, I really got a real one.
Facts, bro. So
I got a real one. Shout out to Tasia. You feel me? So love you, baby. You feel me? So hey, look.
I got a real one too, because you said that.
Yeah.
And then she watched this and I don't say it back.
Oh, my bad.
I'm gonna get cussed out. You could have just I was trying to be real, like, you know what I mean? On the low with my, you know what I'm saying?
True. But this our platform, so I gotta say something. I feel you, bro. But yeah, man. Men's mental health, bro. Any last thoughts before we close, bro?
Shit, bro. What I want to say is this, right? Off rip.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, dog.
Appreciate that.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I seen the vision from the start. I saw, I mean, shit, this go back to the Avant. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm glad I see the initiative that you're taking. I see the consistency. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I love that it's both of y'all.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because what motherfuckers did not understand is how funny Tasia is, dog.
Facts.
She is fucking hilarious, nigga.
Hilarious.
So it's like to see the wit from both of y'all, how y'all interact with each other, how y'all love each other, bro.
Yeah.
It's always been like a checkpoint for me.
Okay.
Or like something that I could look at and be like, all right, bro, I want to make sure I'm there. Like there's a few people in my life like that with you, Tay, and my homeboy King and Dre. Like when I see how y'all interact with y'all together, bro, it's such a beautiful thing. And I want to let you know, brother, you've always inspired me. You know what I'm saying? You've always held me down, held me up.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? This is a lifetime shit, you feel me?
For a fact.
Going
bro.
back to your crib at your pop's house, I was writing rhymes and shit, like you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I remember them days. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's cool to know that I got a brother.
Yeah.
We knew each other in high school, but it wasn't like this.
Yeah.
And like to see how a relationship can grow from that, bro, and really stand the test of time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I appreciate you. You feel me?
Bro. Anytime, bro. You already know we
Facts,
bros, fam. We
Facts.
bros. You already know we brother, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know. Listen, this has been a relationship vibe.
Yeah, man. Subscribe, all that shit.
Yeah, subscribe, like, follow on Instagram. But peace.
Woo, these episodes flat.
I'm telling you, man.
Damn, how long was that? That shit felt like. No.
Don't tell me.
No. Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying.
No.
None of it?
That's the first one, I think.
Oh
no.
But I hit record.
Damn. I mean, you
ran out of space.
Was that it? Did it start or did it just not at all?
Hold on. Well, no, I mean,
the audio caught.